Piano Man Steve Lungrin here. Thanks for tuning in. Just promoting my newest piano tutorial, or at least new at the time I'm filming this, for Lady Madonna by the Beatles. I teach you not only how it was played by Paul McCartney when he was in the Beatles in the late 60s, but also a lot of the nuances and fun variations that he does in his live performances of that song, both back in the 70s when he was with Wings and in his live stuff since the late 80s and early 90s that has been put out. It's one of my very favorite songs, so I was really excited to do it. To give you an example, the Beatles version, I teach you the kind of straight up. I also teach you the syncopated things that Paul does, like just fun things. All that fun stuff. So I won't talk about it anymore. I have a free clip coming up for you here just momentarily. You can run over to my site pianomansteve.com and pick up your full version of the tutorial. It is available in digital download for both Macintosh and PC products. I don't care if it's your iPod or your iPad or your whatever. You'll be able to put it on there. So I will leave you at that. Head over to pianomansteve.com for more details. It's cheap and it is thorough. So enjoy, and remember, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. I'll see you around, and happy playing. And your free clip starts right now. Okay, well, first and foremost, we're going to be starting out in the key of A. This is your middle C right here. So I need you to find octave A's, not the first A below middle C, but the next set down here with your left hand. Your left hand is going to be doing, it's not really a boogie-woogie pattern, but it's reminiscent of a boogie-woogie pattern. And it looks like this. It's going to be pinky thumb on A. Okay, so bum, bum, then up to a C sharp and the same thing, and then D. So take a look at that. It looks like this at full speed. Okay. Let me slow it down. Watch it. Okay, now if you want, I don't care how you finger this, that's not really why I'm here, but I will tell you that a lot of times what I will do is I will play pinky, thumb, and then play this C sharp with your fourth finger. Sometimes playing octaves on black keys, it works better to use your fourth finger than your pinky. Doesn't have to be done that way, it's just however you're most comfortable, but that's something that might clean it up for you a bit, so it could be. Okay? So what's happening in the right hand while you do that? Well, you play your middle C and A like so, with your thumb and your pinky, and it's like this. C, C sharp, and you're playing A with your pinky both times. Okay, so it's bum, bum, then it's C, B, A, that make sense? Well, I can't really hear you if you say yes, but I'm going to hope that you're saying, yes, Steve, that makes all the sense in the world. Okay. Watch that in context with the left hand. Let me play it once without my hands all contorted. I like to do that so you can see what keys I'm playing, but just regular fingering, it looks like this. Bum, 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 bum. Now, you can ornament this a little bit by going, okay, see what I did? It's the same as what we've learned. C, B, and then bring your fourth finger down on this F sharp because we're on a D chord. So it can look like this. And frankly, if you want to, you could play this F sharp, you could just simply go. See what I mean? It could be dun, dun. If you want to play it that way, you can. You can come in on the F sharp as soon as you've moved from C, C sharp. That adds a little bit of pizzazz to it. The reason I'm telling you this, I'm not trying to confuse you, I'm trying to give you some options, because when Paul McCartney was in the Beatles and they performed this, he was a fairly novice piano player, and so it looked like this. You know, it was pretty simple, but when you see him play live, he'll do things like this. Okay, and I want to give you some options so that you can spice it up as you see fit, but I also want to be true to what was actually being done. So one thing that you can do is simply dum bum 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 bum. If that feels like too much for you, just stick with the old vanilla, and that's fine. So, again in context. Then the next segment, or the next little segment of that looks very similar to it. The only difference is that your left hand's doing the same thing, your right hand, instead of going, goes. So C, C sharp, C, B, A, with A up here on your pinky. It's A, F sharp, F sharp, F sharp. Really slow. Once again, slow. With the left hand. without my hands all twisted up. Okay, so the first two little segments of that intro lick are like this, together. You go. So it's just a slight difference in sort of the rhythm. You're playing a lot of the same notes, but bum 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 bum, then bum 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 bum. Play that a little slower here. Okay, then you go back to, which we already learned, so you play that again. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, now your left hand is going on this final run through, so we've gone. Then again, on the third run through of that, it goes bum, 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 D, E, F, G, A. So pinky, thumb, thumb, thumb. A, C sharp, D, D, A, C sharp, D, D, A, C sharp, D, E, F, G, A, thumb, thumb, thumb. Okay, so what does the right hand do while the left hand is doing this little the right hand, we start out by going, which we've already learned because that's the opening salvo, so it's bum, 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 bum. Okay? Bum, 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 bum. So right there on the same place that we already were, bum, 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 bum. So what are we playing here? And then it's A, C, and A together, bum, A, B, and D together, and then we just hold, which we basically were holding a C sharp and an A together, but we're sliding off of a C natural, so it's like this. Ba-dum. Just kind of nick that C with your thumb, gives it a little bit of attitude. So watch these two things together and see if this makes sense. Even a little slower. One more time at about that pace, and then I'll play it without my hands contorted. Okay? When you get your hands looking normal, it looks like this. So the whole introduction, we're just going to look at the intro here, looks like so, together. again. Let me play that a little slower all the way from beginning to end. Okay, in the next section, I'm just going to give you a few more ideas on what you can do to spice it up so that we don't get everything too bled into everything else, and then we'll move on to the next section of the song after that. So I'll see you there.